Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. I have never heard of a hacker that does not know how to use Linux, and more so I've never heard of a hacker that does not use Kali Linux. In this video, we'll be showing you how to live boot into Kali Linux via USB on a Windows machine. Let's get into it. Alrighty, so first we're going to need to go to kali.org and find our way to the download section. Once we get there, we need to go to the live boot. We click on that and we go to Kali 64 and get started downloading that. It is about 4 gigabytes, I believe, so it'll take a little bit, not too long, but it'll take a little bit depending on your internet speed. Next, we're gonna need to Google Rufus, and then once we go there, we need to go to the download section and download the most recent version of it. Once everything is downloaded, you're going to need to go to your USB drive, which by now you should have plugged into your PC. Open up Rufus. So here we go. So we open it up. We select the ISO, the Kali ISO that we downloaded. You navigate to where it is, whether you have it in the downloads or somewhere else. You click on that, and then you need to set the space that you're going to be using on the flash drive. I have a 64-bit. I set the maximum that it will allow me to do, and I'll just go with the default settings and hit start. So it's going to say that we're going to delete everything on the flash drive. We'll say yes. Now bear in mind that this will take about 20 to 30 minutes, give or take. So just, be patient and grab yourself a snack. So, to quickly explain the process, what's going on over here, the first 50% or so is going to be formatting the disk, which takes 7, 10, 12 minutes depending on your system. Then the second half of it is going to be copying and installing the information or the ISO onto your disk. In the meantime, I went, grabbed myself a cup of coffee, watched an episode of South Park. By that time, it was done and it was ready to go. So, there are two options to get into your BIOS to change a couple of settings. So you can either restart and click F2 or whatever the corresponding button for that is on your system. Over here, I'll show you how to do it through Windows. So over here, I just check, make sure everything is okay. In the search bar, I looked for recovery options. Once you find that, you'll click it. I mean, you could go to settings and then recovery options, but over here you can just search for it directly. Once you get into that menu, you click restart now. And then once it reboots, it gives you this screen where you need to click on troubleshoot. You click on that, then you need to click on advanced options. And then once you get into that screen, you need to go to UEFI firmware settings. Once you do that, it's going to ask you to restart and it might give you some options. You need to go to your BIOS to change a couple of settings. In those settings, you need to enable the USB boot under boot. And the other one is you're going to need to disable secure boot. Once you do that, you need to save and exit, and you're pretty much good to go. So over here, as it's restarting, it's going to recognize that there's a USB flash drive plugged in, and it's going to boot you into the Kali menu. The shadowy figure in the reflection is my lovely husband, by the way. So fourth option is live Kali with persistence. You click on that, and it'll take you to this nice looking dragon, the Kali dragon. And speaking of persistence, my cat is clawing like crazy at the door. It just wants to get in. So anyway, it'll boot you up. It'll take you to the home screen right here. Everything is looking great. Now we want to test persistence. I'm making a file or a text document over here. Just type whatever you want, save it, and restart. Once it restarts, it's gonna give you the menu again. You're gonna choose live with persistence. And we should be able to see that file still on the desktop with the same stuff that we typed in. So that will, give us peace of mind that everything is good and whatever we do is not just going to go away next time we reboot. So over here, we're getting back into the desktop and there's the file again. And if we open it, everything looks good. I'm just go ahead and testing that the internet connection is working next. I mean, I do see the Wi-Fi, but yeah, I'll open it everything is working fine, everything is lovely, and we have a beautiful tally installation.